Well, the situation currently is that Hamas and other terrorist organizations from the Gaza Strip have fired more than 400 rockets and missiles at Israel, aiming for Israeli civilians. What you can see behind me is an Israeli house. We're standing in Ashkelon, which is a regular Israeli city, approximately 15 kilometers away from the Gaza border. And what Hamas and the Palestinian Islamic Jihad have tried to do is to fire rockets at Israeli civilians in order to kill Israeli civilians. Out of those 400 rockets that have been fired, we have been able to intercept more than 100 of those. Unfortunately, a few rockets have been able to impact, and we've had casualties, civilian casualties inside Israel, which is what Hamas and the other terrorists have been aiming to do so. Our response has been to focus first and foremost on the defense on the ground, making sure that Hamas and other terrorists are not able to infiltrate into Israel and to terrorize Israeli civilians on the ground. For that purpose, we have enhanced our troop presence on the ground. Second, our aerial defense against rockets that have been fired from Gaza towards Israel, as you can see behind me. And the third aspect would be our retaliatory strikes, that we have responded to the aggression from the Gaza Strip, and we, unlike Hamas and the Palestinian Islamic Jihad, have responded against military targets only. Whereas terrorists attack civilians, we target terror. And we have struck more than 100 military targets inside the Gaza Strip. That is in order to deliver a message to Hamas that this rocket barrage on Israeli civilians is totally unacceptable. We will not stand for it, and we will make sure that Hamas understands that there is a price to attacking Israel in such a way. We stand ready to continue these operations as we shall be guided by the Israeli cabinet and government, and we are ready for different scenarios and developments.
The Israeli National Police are continuing to heighten security in and around the different areas of the country, with focus on the cities in the south, as a result of the direct strikes that have taken place over the last 24 to 48 hours, where there's been more than 400 rockets that have been fired from the Gaza Strip inside Israel, with more than 100 interceptions by the Iron Dome. Here where we are in Ashkelon, there was a direct strike where one man was killed, one woman was injured seriously, and altogether over the last 24 hours, 71 Israelis have been taken to hospital in light condition after being injured from the rockets that have struck. When the sirens go off, it's critical to go inside the safety zones, and extra police units will continue to respond. Bomb disposal experts will be at each and every strike if necessary.